All right, so today we're going to talk about the vagus nerve and give you a quick hack that you can do to stimulate your vagus nerve. Now, why does it matter? Let me explain. The vagus nerve is the most powerful nerve in your body. It is the nerve that communicates from your organs, your tissues, to your brain that everything is functioning well. It actually has contact with every organ in our body, and it communicates also with all the other nerves. So when you have a happy vagus nerve, you will have a happy nervous system. Even though the other nerves have different names, they are all connected to this one almighty vagus nerve. This vagus nerve inserts at the base of your skull. It comes around through the back of your head, down the front of your throat, underneath your sternum. It comes out at the base of the sternum, where also is your esophagus, your aorta, and your stomach. It touches your diaphragm, it touches your liver, and then from there it just goes down and it splays off to all the different parts of our body. When our vagus nerve is stimulated, or we have what's called high vagal tone, is connected with feelings of well-being. It means that we're able to rest, we're able to digest, we're able to recover. It helps to stimulate feelings of feeling happy or at peace. It allows us to regulate our mood. So we might be in a stressful situation, but when we have a high vagal tone, we're better able to self-regulate. On the other side, when your vagus nerve is understimulated, or you have what's called low vagal tone, that can be connected with feelings of fatigue, depression, restlessness, anxiety, sadness, poor digestive issue, poor organ function, poor circulation in the body, feelings of being despondent. So the importance of the vagus nerve, as you can probably get in terms of healing and feeling well, is really, really important, both physically and emotionally. So what stimulates the vagus nerve can be things like sound, vibration, so singing, tapping. I've got a few hacks. We're going to learn a really quick and easy one today. Exercise, movement can stimulate the vagus nerve. Laughter, a hug, all of those things. But this particular one is one that you can do on your own at any time. And it's one that the more you practice it, the better your vagus nerve gets stimulated, so that what we really want to have is always this homeostasis, where the vagus nerve has this nice tone such that we're never out of balance. So when we do this particular hack, you're going to be lying on your back ideally. You can do it seated, but the back is nice. And you'll be having your hands behind your head. It helps to open the chest and the pathway of the vagus nerve. It also helps to open our breath. And it will also help to cradle your head. So we want your head to stay still. And all you're going to do is move just your eyes to the right. Not so far that you feel like your eyes are being strained, but just enough that you know you're looking that way without moving your head. You're going to set the timer for 1 minute, and you're going to do it until one of 3 or 4 things happen. In that minute, if you spontaneously swallow, you spontaneously yawn, or you sigh, feel like you have to catch a breath, that means that you are done. If none of those 3 things happen and the minute is up, then you stop. And then you'll do the same thing. Hands are behind your head stays still. You're going to look over to the other side, and without moving your head, you're going to hold that until you either swallow, you sigh, you yawn, or 1 minute is up. Now, what you might find is that one side you'll get a response, and the other side might be slower. Doesn't matter. You always do the same thing, both sides. And then you can leave it, and maybe a little while in the day later you can try it again. But the more you practice it, the more you're actually stimulating that nerve. So let's do it. I invite you to do it with me. If there's a place that you can go and lie down, then push pause, bring your computer, your iPad with you, and lie down on your back. And if being seated is the best for you today, then that's completely fine. So I'm just going to move over where you can see me. And I'm going to time us for 1 minute. You're going to lie down on your back. Legs can be straight or bent. You're going to have your hands behind you. Keep your head still. You're going to tip your eyes to the left without turning your head. And you're just going to hold that. I want you to breathe normally, nice and relaxed, and just focus on your breath. And notice if at any point in this time, I'll let you know when a minute is up, you spontaneously swallow, yawn, or sigh. Nice and relaxed, easy breath. Check that your head is still and your eyes are just turned enough that they're looking in the direction, but not so much that you're feeling strain in your eyes whatsoever. Breathing normally. If you experience any one of those three things, you just bring your eyes back to the center. Good. We just have another 5 seconds. So if you're still looking, just relax and breathe normally. And then you stop. Bring your eyes back to center. So now you're going to turn your eyes in the other direction. Keep your head still. Turn and look. Timing now. And again, breathing normal. Just stay nice and relaxed. And just allowing your body to do what it does. Taking this moment just for you. This is in the area of self-care. And just allow your breath in through your nose, and you can breathe out through your nose or your mouth. And again, if any of those things happen, you yawn, you swallow, you sigh, then you just stop the exercise and come back to the center and just wait until the minute is up. Good. Nice, steady breath. Let your inhale become your exhale. Good. And we just have another 5 seconds. And stop. Good. So just bend your knees, roll onto your side, and come up to a seated position. So I'm curious what you notice. I'd love if you would leave a comment below. Maybe nothing happened on either side. Don't worry, it's okay. It just means that this would be a really good exercise for you to revisit. Very relaxing just to spend 2 minutes breathing, stimulating the muscles around the eyes. And what I noticed when I first did it is that one side, probably by about 30-40 seconds, I noticed I swallowed. The other side, the first time I did it, nothing happened. And then the second time I did it, the right side went a little bit faster, and then on the other side, it actually did happen. And within a couple of days, I was getting that response within 5 or 10 seconds, like almost immediately. So it is trainable. This is a really great way to get the stress levels down, get you to focus and relax, and stimulate the vagus nerve. So I'm going to come on with other things, other information around the vagus nerve. But listen, if you're feeling like stressed out, you're feeling a little bit dark, you're feeling a little bit low, doing some of these little simple hacks can help you. And I invite you to reach out to me and let me know what's going on for you. And, I'd love to give you some suggestions on some things that you can do. Because one of the most empowering things we can do when we're not feeling our best is something to take care of ourselves. And the very little piece of being in action around taking some breaths, picking up the phone, calling a friend, doing a little bit of movement, doing this vagus nerve reset is often enough just to give us a little bit of a dopamine hit that helps us feel better and helps us take control back over our health and our well-being. So listen, I am here for you. I will hold you by your hand and walk you through every step of the way. Just reach out. Let me know if you're having any challenges with life, and I'd love to chat with you and see what's going on, and maybe I can have some suggestions or just to chat to help. Thanks for watching.